Check 1 2, 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 check 1 2. Oh, we're really over on this one. So we gotta bring this level way down, way down, almost off. Okay, so we've got to change to. All right, check 1 2. Black magic device. We have to, what do we got to do? We're coming out of the main, so we're getting we need to come out of an off.
Welcome to Big Rapids, Ferris State University for this weekend's Big Rapids Cardinal Hockey Christmas Showcase. Today,
check 1 2, check 1 2.
And your Big Rapids Cardinals.
Check 1 2, check 1 2. Check 1 2, check 1 2. Check 1 2, check 1 2. Monitor off.
Number 17,
Black magic device. Let's go to
number 23, Photo Auto Mercy. And Dane Fox. And the rest of the
check 1 2, check 1 2, check 1 2.
Check 1 2, check Cardinals, coached by Matt.
Check 1 2.
Senior forward, number 8.
So we gotta bring this gain way down. Check 1 2, check 1 2, and bring our levels way down. Check 1 2, check 1 2, check 1 2, check 1 2, check 1 2.
Senior forward,
wow, we're really cranked. Check 1 2.
Senior defenseman, number 18, Cam Miller. Senior defenseman.
Okay, we got Johnny and Joe again. If you put that on, you should be able to hear me in the headset. Yeah. Right or left-handed? Right or left-handed, you two should be good. You can hear me okay?
I can hear you.
Okay. All right. We're live.
Joe, looks like we are one skater short. Did you see that? I don't know if you guys.
No, I've been trying to get this set up. I haven't even watched the men's minute yet. Well, folks, we're on a different audio setup yet again, so we can try and give you a tandem color commentation here. So if you do notice any audio problems, please just drop us a line in the chat, and we'll try and get some corrections made. And a quick whistle.
First shot on the net goes to the Cardinals. Rarely Welch and a Blue Devil. So Blue Devil Simon gets kicked out. And the face off is draw. It's going to be wrapping on the front side. So this is going to grab that on the hardware. Just keep it in. Pull it back for Welch in the corner. Will pass these in the front corner. The Blue Devil home. A little bit chance there for
Start off with the light spanker spot. Flat, softball balloon, through a ball fly,
two shots.
Okay. We're riding a real tight game here.
And who doesn't got it back? That's what he's in now, so it's good to have right back. Jumping in, put your feet on the ground. A little bit from the Blue Devils. Blue Devils wrap around their own net. Give you a 2 on. It's off that. 56 seconds into the period.
Welcome to the Christmas Showcase. We have gift baskets in the southwest corner of the arena. Tickets are extra $5, $1
Back out.
The ticket can be drawn in here early tomorrow.
Maybe Dow on defense. They saw. Yes, still not. Yep, we're on right side of the top. Just control this guy. The wild cross is going to try to go wide. He's got the speed line. He's going to cut in, and it is going to be a great one. Hold it. This defense. Smith going in there for the rebound.
Also, we have the 50-50 drawing rate. Tickets to start back. That drawing will take place at the third period. That's when it starts. Carson starts to that. Win it back. Southwest 14 minutes.
Flip it out the board. And it looks like Seth and Drew's going to get control. Maybe not. Hard on that. And have it. Set something up. Chip it up. Smith does it.
Why are we getting... Check one. brake. Both loose to the left. There we go. We're good now. You can hear me? Yes. All right.
So their first shot on net goes in. That's just blocked out in front and just have to flop right there by the blue double player with a right-handed shot. I'll get
It's kind of like flowing, but not intense.
No, you're exactly right. Not too much speed yet. Kind of like a little back and forth. left in the first. Work on the blue devils. Take shots. 2
That was a good look to find that back door there. There it is. Yeah, really kind of held it. The starting was the hold at the point. All the way with the, didn't shoot into anybody. Took a second, got it to the far side, created a rebound wide, and kept that play alive. We bounced around a few more times before it found the back of the net, but. It kind of took a while to get there. He didn't have a lot of traffic on him by the time I got there. I think I grabbed a hold of Johnny's head. You'd think there'd be a roughing call there.
So Reed Curtis does get that secondary assist off that nice finishing play. Rich is setting a quick draw here to try to push back the belt. All ready for it, and so he's looking at this situation, gets it back to Welch. Ooh, that's a good shot. Wide over to Dowell.
Cade kind of lost track of it there. Brody did a job, nice job getting back covering. Dangerous rebound hanging out there.
We got to keep that in nice. And dumps in that goal. 7 dumps in behind teams. And it says 3, that's it. 1 on 2. Nice play there. That's it off the boards themselves. We'll flip it up to the
Man, I really thought that almost got Jake, almost got 2 hands through the neutral zone on both defensemen. I thought that was a playable puck.
7:42 left in the first. 1-1. 5 shots. Cardinals to the Blue Devils. Controlled by the point shot right off the crossbar over the right shoulder of Hughes and looked like it went in netting.
Yeah, I think they're calling that out of play.
Sergeant Hawks would like to thank her sponsor.
Good shot retracted there by 24.
Ross Eye Associates, Gold sponsors Car Center, Purdue Plumbing, Waker Insurance, Silver sponsors Lake Osceola Bank, Brown Barbershop, Domino's, Bigby Coffee, Dawn Insurance, Don Strangle, Country 21.
This face off. We got Welch and Smith up front. Control by the Cardinals. Miller going to wrap it around to Welch. Try to get touch over this.
They're going to play that.
This audio isn't going through the feet.
Yours isn't? All right, we're back. Yep, that was a mix. You're back, Johnny.
And Welch up to Osowski. He said it's still here. Still not working? Right now, I'll fix that at the intermission. Good to go? Okay. All right, we're back. 5:42 left in the first, and the Cardinals go to the power play. Looked like a cross-checking penalty against the Blue Devils. They got a loose puck out to center. Looks like the Blue Devils are going to kind of control that and dump it in behind our goal. Foos went up to stop it and stopped by Ortiz. Has it behind the net. Ortiz up to Quant. Quant's going to go far side. Attempt to. It's going to actually work out if Camp can get there. Nice job by Miller. He just drops it there to Lisinski. Lisinski has control, and Quant gets it behind the net. So we need a little bit of pressure there, and it's going to be held in by Ortiz. Nice play. Way to kind of take his time there and dump it in a stroke rich behind his own net or their net for Lisinski. Right by his feet. Back to the corner for Lisinski. Lisinski has it. Goes to his forehand. Chips it out to the front. Oh, no one there. And Ortiz is going to get it on the back point. Back over to Lisinski. Lisinski back to Ortiz. Ortiz over to Miller. Miller, nice hard shot and a nice tip there by Quant. Blue Devils can't get out. Strokerich on the side is going to play it around to Ortiz, but they're going to get it out. Blue Devils do get it out. Blue Devils coming down the far side, and Miller, nice stop there. Looks like Ortiz has it behind the net. They're going to wait for a change here. And here we go. So Welch has it over to coming up the ice. Welch is going to skate up the middle, drops it to Osowski. He's got the speed coming on the far side here. He might have 14 beat here. Stops in the corner and goes back to Skera. Skera over here to Osowski. Osowski is going to go out to the point, back to Skera. Skera looks up to see if there's any point. Nice pass and a nice tip by Smith. Way to look there for Sierra. Smith has it. No, back to Sierra. No one in front, though. Shot by Sierra. Glove saved by the Blue Devil goalie. And we got 8 seconds left in the power play. Looks like Smith is going to be set here to take the. No, Mosaski's going to take it. And does win it. Sierra is going to have control on the left point. Dumps it into the corner, but no Cardinal there. And the, centered out by Smith. Oh, another nice shot by Sierra. This is going to be controlled by the Blue Devils inside their own blue. And the Blue Devils tip it back in. And looks like Purdue's going to be controlling the puck. He just chips it out to center ice. Smith with the speed up front. Can't control it. Purdue has it. Kind of looks up. And sees nice backhanded pass to Sierra. Sierra does control. Nice move there. And here comes Osaski out with the puck. Good play coming up the far side. He's just going to dump it in. And pursuit there about the Blue Devils control it behind the net. Blue Devils will have it over the red line. Just chip it just slightly over the blue line. And Smith picks it up. Up to Purdue. Purdue tried to tip it out. Ortiz has it now. Has Jonathan. Nice pass to Jonathan, just out of his reach. Ooh, big hit there by Purdue in 21. And here goes Strokrich, has it over the red line. He dumps it into the corner. Blue Devils played up to this near side, and it's going to come out to Lisinski. Nice play. Keep the Blue Devil player from getting that. Strokrich up the far side. And the Blue Devils dump it back in. Cardinals dump it in. Sault Ste. Marie has it behind their own net. Chip it back to each other and back to up to the center ice. Quant now with control. And Blue Devils chip it into the Cardinal zone. Reed Curtis wraps around far side over to Ray Myers. Ray Myers chips it over to Dowell, who dumps it into the zone. Blue Devils go D to D up to the far side, and they chip it out to center ice. Blue Devils now come across the blue line, pass to the teammate. Nice play by Reed Curtis there to stop that shot from even happening. Cardinals now control it behind their own net. Looking for a breakout. Zach Repke. Head up and gets it up the board a little bit there to Quant. And Cade Dowell comes back in his own zone. Nice bank pass to Myers. Myers going to try to get into the zone. Repke tries to help there. Miller come up and missed his hit right there. Smith has it behind the own goal and over to Sierra. Sierra's going to probably try to use that speed of his. The puck was intercepted. Tripping on a Blue Devil. Now the Blue Devil goalie was coming out of the net. He thought it was on the Cardinals. So if the Cardinals control that, we would have had an empty net. Cardinals go to the power play. 0 for 1 today so far. Welch on the faceoff. .43 seconds left in the period. The Blue Devils control that faceoff and dump it out of the zone. That's going to waste about 15 to 20 seconds. Foos stops it for Osaski behind their own net. Looks to set something up here for their power play breakout. Welch just whiffed on the pass just a little bit. And the Blue Devils now control it in their own zone, or in their Cardinal zone. Smith has it behind the goalie with 13 seconds left. We need to do something quick here. We want to try to at least get a shot on goal. Smith, nice play. Chips it into the zone behind there. Going to have to put it on net. 3 seconds left. It's got to be a quick shot, and that's going to be the end of the period. So after 1,
Cardinals, Blue Devils tied at 1. 7 shots for the Cardinals, 4 shots for the Blue Devils. And the Cardinals will start the second period on a fresh sheet of ice with a power play of 1:17 left in that power play. We'll sign off for a few minutes and be back shortly.
We're going to both be talking, and we're going to be running right here in the yellow.
Nice.
So,
Yep.
folks, we got everything squared away. Sorry, that was my fault. I kind of just threw stuff on the table, plugged it all in. We did a thorough sound check there during the first period break. So we'll be coming back live here as soon as we got the face-off set up. So thanks for your patience with me.
All right,
we're back.
We're back live here in Big Rapids. Cardinals on the power play. Blue Devils controlled that face-off, and they dump it back into the Cardinal zone. Saski behind his own net leaves it for Welch. So the wet, it's really wet behind the net from the Zamboni there.
Yeah, we got
Welch
1 minute left in this power play.
Yep, Welch up to Osaski. Ooh, and Smith could have just left that there for Osaski, but it worked out. Dump it in on the goalie, and Blue Devils are going to clear it over here to Smith. Smith banks it up to the boards to Osaski. Osaski sees it, shoots it wide, short side over to Welch, though. Welch back into the corner for Osaski. Osaski is going to find the open player, Smith. Oh, that ice is just a little wet. Smith, nice shot. Did have Skira down on his short side there for maybe a one-timer.
Yeah,
but he elected to shoot that.
With the water on the ice, they're going to do better to try and move it around the top of the zone here. Taking it down into the corners and behind is going to get a little sticky.
Exactly. Little shout out to Chris Bailey for recognizing the mics were off and sending messages to get it going, so thanks for that. Lisinski here on the face-off. Lisinski, Blue Devils do control that face-off and shoot it down the ice. Holden Foos up, bounces it off the high glass, but almost to a Blue Devil player, and Cameron Miller stops to settle things down. 13 left in the power play. He's going to enter the zone on the far side here. Just a little bit, that ice is just a little bit wet. You can see it slide off his stick there. Nice back behind the pass there by Lisinski. Ortiz on net, gets his own rebound and into the trapper of the goalie. 15:38 left in the second.
Yeah, that rebound bounced a little higher than that goalie thought. He couldn't quite reach it.
Yes, he did. Joe, we were discussing between the break there. It just seems like our speed can really, you know, be an advantage here for the Cardinals if we can get it going.
I feel like if we push the intensity, they're not going to keep up with it. But if we play their speed, we're not playing to our assets at that point, I don't think.
Agreed. Osaski comes in for Smith on the face-off. Osaski backhand does win it. Smith, oh, Smith tried it. I'll read off the heel of the stick. Back to Curtis. Curtis scores! Curtis just threw it at the net. He's pretty patient with that puck. Very, very nice. So it should be.
That might be Reed's first goal.
That is Reed's first goal.
They're
They're
his
gonna.
first assist last weekend. But
Yep. They're gonna retrieve that puck and get a new one. So congratulations to Reed Curtis on his first high school goal. Not sure who assisted. It seemed like Osaski took the draw, and Smith or Welch might have touched it back to Curtis. So Cardinals take a 2-1 lead, and face off there by Cardinals is punched into the Blue Devil zone. They tip it out to the center. Sciarra dumps it right back in on the delayed offsides, and then now the Cardinals enter the zone. Pressure by Smith. They throw it up. Curtis dumps it into the corner. Blue Devils come back around here near side up to number 18, and Osaski picks it off. He's going to go over to Sciarra. Sciarra, nice backhanded pass to Welch. Welch up to Smith, and just out of his reach to the near side here. Smith on the pursuit. Nice play. Picked off by Welch. He's going to have a little bit of skating. Oh, Brody could have maybe gone the inside there, but and the Blue Devils dump it in the zone after a nice hit by Sciarra. Osaski has it. It's going to knife it up the boards, but not quite far enough for Smith. And the puck bounces wide of our goalie. Holden Hole, Smith, or sorry, Osaski up to Welch. Welch, nice little tap pass there to Smith. Smith is going to use his speed wide. Dumps a pass out in front. Lesinski with a nice try off the glass. And the Blue Devils are going to, ooh, this is going to be, nope, Sciarra's got the speed on the Blue Devil player. And Sciarra, strong skater that he is, it goes right through two people. Nice hard shot, but in the mitt of the goalie. For Blue Devils, he leaves it for his defenseman, and they move it up this near side. Nice interception there by Dowell to stop that pass from going through. Nice shot by Repke. Quant has it now to the corner. And looks like Quant comes out of the corner with a if he can get it, and he just could not get that shot off.
Could not find enough room to get a handle on it.
Good defense by that player. And nice pass from Purdue up to Repke. Repke with a short side shot. That one stopped by the goalie.
And 13:34 here left in the second. Goal from Reed Curtis. I don't think anybody played it to Reed. I think it turned over to Reed, and he just got it on goal. But 2-1, Cardinals lead.
Ortiz on the face-off in the offensive zone. We do win it, and Dowell across to Purdue. Purdue, nice pass up to Ortiz. He just could not control that, Joe. He's tried to get it there in the corner. Nice play here by Strokridge.
Yeah, a nice play to hold the blue line all around. There was three guys
Ooh,
touching the puck.
The puck is right in the feet of Ortiz. He didn't see it.
Goalie lost track of it, too.
Yes, everyone did. And Blue Devil player, nice stop there by Lesinski.
We got to find Freddie some thinner socks. Maybe he could find that next time.
And the Blue Devils take it and center it up to the ice, and intercepted by Lesinski again. Strokridge on the pursuit. He's going, the Blue Devils knife it back up the boards here. Lesinski had a nice hard shot. Another save by the goalie. The goalie likes that baseball glove catcher.
I'd like to see those shots down, you know, in their pads. You know, get something return over in the front, back to you, or across the far side for a challenge.
Exactly. Anytime you can try to get a rebound, especially when you got traffic there. Osaski here to take the draw. And the Blue Devils control it. They're going to go, oh no, Osaski kind of beats him out there, and they chip it off the ice. Nice play by Curtis to hold that in. Good pursuit there by the Cardinals, and Smith is going to make them pass it across. Not controlled very well. Smith, a short side shot. That was a nice little rebound. They didn't have anyone there to. Good play by Curtis there to bat that out of a kind of a bounce. And then Miller swings and tries to tip it in. Blue Devils control it. They get across the red line. Nice little play there by Welch. And picked up by Osaski. He's going to be 2-on-1 if he can find Smith. Oh, Smith, if he was just getting just a little bit. I think he was kind of waiting for that drop pass.
The puck kind of stuck on the outside. He couldn't get it back to the middle.
Yep. And like Miller dumps it into the zone bench.
Yeah.
All right, 12:03 left in the second.
For a Friday night, we don't seem to be having a whole lot of intensity going on here. I
No.
want to see a little crowds kind of blah, everything. Just want to see something pick us up here.
Well, no school today. Maybe that's a little bit.
Nice yell for the Reed goal. Let's score some more goals.
That's right. Repke on the face-off and Quant on the pursuit. Blue Devils chip into the behind the net, and Sciarra's going to come up with it. Nope, now Dowell with it behind. Takes a little bit of a check from behind, And now Skiera comes up with it. Flips it up to the boards to Quant. Quant gets across the red line, dumps it into the far side. Right to the Blue Devil player. Nice pressure by Myers. Myers is going to kind of chip that out into the corner. Over here to Skiera. Skiera tries to shoot on net. Just tipped off a little bit. Myers and the Blue Devil player with a battle in the corner. And the Blue Devils come out with it. Chip it across far side, and Skiera is going to wrap it around over here to Quant. Quant.
He got a touch on it, but
yep,
that kind of threw him.
Blue Devils in their own zone. Assess the situation, and Lisinski picks it up. That defender had a little hard time finding that puck.
There you go, Johnny.
Nice play by Lisinski behind the net.
Yeah.
Strokridge picks it up. Got a little bit of room to board. Ooh, nice try. Yep.
He saw Freddie over there.
He had Freddie over there across the back door, and
The defenseman read that. He had.
now it looks like the Cardinals going to another power play.
Did you see what that was there?
Looks like a roughing, the referee said.
Oh, was that the guy Johnny was taking advantage of in the back?
Must have.
Yeah. Must have been coming off that corner.
10:48 left in the second. We got Strokridge on the draw here for the Cardinals. Lisinski, Ortiz, Quant, and Miller. Face-off won by Strokridge. Nice over to Ortiz. Ortiz back. Oh, just out of the reach of Miller, but that's okay. He's just going to chip it into his teammate, Strokridge. And see if Freddie can get over there. He can't quite keep it in, but he does keep it from the Blue Devil player. Getting a little break there. Nice stop there by Strokridge to negate that icing. Here we go. Now we're going to go back to the point, settle things down. Miller down to Strokridge. He's got a little bit of lane. Takes a nice shot. Just over the net. And Ortiz dumps it into the corner. Over to Strokridge. Strokridge has a little bit of time. Back to Miller. Miller back to Strokridge. Off his foot to his skate. And kept in by Miller. Very nice. Back to Strokridge. Strokridge is going to knife it back to Lisinski. Lisinski tries to go to the center, but he goes back to Strokridge, and they're going to play a little bit of give and catch right there, and Strokridge has it, and out to Miller. Miller, nice one time, just wide, over to Ortiz. Ortiz over to Lisinski. Lisinski with a hard shot. I don't know if that was deflected off anything, but it was a nice play. Good pressure here by this unit. Nice pass by Miller.
Oh, and then a turnover.
But just off the heel of the stick, Ortiz, and here comes Sault Ste. Marie, breakaway, and goes 5-hole for the goal. Shorthanded goal for the Blue Devils after they controlled the entire power play.
Yeah.
That's hockey.
So Cardinals will remain on the power play for 47 seconds yet. Just giving up that shorthanded goal brings us back to a 2-2 tie.
Wasowski on the face-off. Controlled by the Cardinals, back to Welch. Welch picks it up now and enters up the ice here. He's going to go towards the middle, go far side. Got good control. He's probably going to slow things down and set it up. And, yep, backs it over to Osowski. Osowski, no one in front of the net. Oh, and another one pass kind of off the heel of the stick a little bit. And the Blue Devils dump it down. Welch battling the Blue Devil player. Good forechecking by that Blue Devil player to 1 against 3. And we're going to have a little 2-on-2 here for the Cardinals. Osowski goes to the middle. Ooh, gets out on net. That might be a goal. Oh, there it is, though. There it is. So Osowski takes the shot. Purdue with the next pass in front, and Smith puts it in on a short side. Tough angle.
So Aiden got that one?
Aiden got that from, I think it was Seth. It was. So Brody took that initial shot off the glass, right to Seth. Good for the Cardinals. Give it up a shorthanded. You want to come right back like that and take the lead again. 3-2, 1 second left in the power play when they scored, so that's taken off the board. 8:49 left in the second. 3-2 Cardinals. Nice play there by Quant to stop that pass coming up the near side. Repke with the pressure, and It's going to be a 2-on-1. White Scare's speed, though, should negate that. It does. Nice save by Holden. Very nice. Now the Cardinals do clear the front.
Yeah, that hung out there a little too long.
Ray Myers, so an errant pass there by the Blue Devils, and they're going to go back in their own zone. Try to get things going here. Oh, picked off. Nope. They just put it back in the feet of Myers, and
Offsides, I think.
offsides.
So we had Brody on the assist, along with
Purdue.
Seth Purdue.
You should probably look at these stats like Jack does, but I think that's his.
Do we have the stats? I don't know.
I think they're on some kind of website, and but Jack's always on top of that. I think it's his 6th, so I'm not for sure. But the Blue Devils do dump it all the way down the ice. Holden plays it because they waved off the icing, and it's going to be Lisinski up the board. Blue Devils do get a touch on that. Nice save by Holden. Steers it off into the near side here to the Blue Devils. And they are going to call that on Lisinski. No, it's on Dowell. It's either a back check.
That was a rough.
Okay, roughing to Dowell. Almost looks like he just kind of fell over him a little bit, and it looked a little bit worse than maybe it was.
Yeah, well, if you're going to go in, then you're going to get a penalty.
Yeah.
So 7:31 left in the second. Cade Dowell in the box for 2 minutes. So the visiting team, the Sioux, is going to go on the power play.
Is this their? I think this is their first power play.
I think this is their
Yep.
first power
Yep.
play. If we can. I don't want to see us chase too much here.
No.
Pretty sure we're going to see some decent possession out of these guys here.
Face off. Won by the Cardinals. Seth pushes it over to. Looks like, whoa, Osasi's got it in center ice here. He might have a step on this kid. Oh, nice save by the goalie. Way to drive the net there by Osasi, though.
Yeah, he did a really good job protecting the puck to get to the front
Yep.
and drive there.
Now it's punched in
He
behind.
tried to wrap it around.
Oh, I think he saw Welch out the corner
He
of the
did
eye.
see him.
Just- Yep.
Thought he had him moving. And I think if Welch had been on a tear, he'd been in the
Yep.
right spot, but he was kind of flat-footed, not moving.
Exactly right.
When he saw him,
Now the Blue Devils do control. They're going to try to set things up. Number 9 comes out of the sideboards here, looking on his forehand. Drops it. Oh, boy, a dangerous pass. And if Welch can beat this guy, which I think he's going to, he's going to have a breakaway. Here comes Welch in, 1-on-0, and another good save by the goalie. A left toe save. Wow. Yeah. Blue Devils look a little sloppy here with the puck. And nice block there by Miller. So 1 minute left in the power play for the Blue Devils, and oh my goodness, they do squeak it in. They came out of the corner and went backhand, short side, it looks like.
yeah, he kind of, deked himself onto his knees, found his feet, got back up, shoveled it up in the air, got it over top of Holden. So we're back to tied, 3-3, 6:36 left in the second. Power play goal there.
Strokrich, Ortiz, Lisinski for the Cardinals. Way to use your body there, Jake. Kind of control that puck. Scara up to Lisinski, but no touch, and it's going to be an icing.
And at the 6:36 mark in the second period, a Blue Devil power play goal scored by number 11, Brady
So
Hartman.
the Cardinals had really the better of the opportunities in that power play for the Blue Devils. Had 2 1-on-0s, and then they come back and score.
Yeah, that
Kinda-
turn, just a couple loose hands,
Yep.
turnovers there in the center of the ice at the high zone.
Cardinals win this draw over to Strokrich. Does he get a piece of it? They say that he did not.
Even if he did, he was on the wrong side of center.
Yep. Face off back in the defensive zone for the Cardinals.
6:19 in the second, left in the second.
Ortiz on the draw. Cardinals have 16 shots to the 6 of the Blue Devils, unofficially. Strokers comes in to take the draw. He goes down to one knee nice and wins it to Scara. Scara wraps it around the far side and over to Curtis. Nice job there by Scara to use his body. Picks up the puck, and he's going to use that great speed of his to try to get to the neutral zone. Snuffed out. Ooh, nice hit by Lisinski there at center ice. And the Blue Devils do come in, and oh my gosh. Goes around the defender, and then he goes to his backhand. Number 18 for the Blue Devils. I think that's his second goal of the game.
Is it? I don't know. It feels like to me that the intensity's coming from one person at a time in short bursts.
Yes.
It doesn't feel like we're firing, any more than one guy up at a time. I mean, Reed's goal, we had a face-off win. We had 3 guys fighting for the puck, and we got, just 3 guys that were fired up right there. And we scored a goal. Here we had, Wyatt fired up on the rush.
Yep.
And then a turnover, and we're right back the other way.
Another nice play by the Blue Devil player to get by the defender. He still has control, backs it out, and over to Welch. Welch is going to pick this up, and he's going to try to go to the zone wide. He does beat his player. Nice stop there or drop pass, by Welch. Over to Osaski, back to Dowell. Dowell dumps it back in the corner to Smith. Smith, the boards there. Brody just chips into the back of the corner. Hopefully, looks like Welch does get it. No one there, though, on the centering pass. Purdue dumps it back in the zone, and Cardinals have to tag up. Blue Devils bring it out now center ice, and looks like there's a lot of bouncing pucks there inside of our blue line.
Yeah, I was concerned about a slash there. There was a little bit of.
Purdue comes back in our own zone, and he gets it circled around, and nice pass up to Lisinski. Lisinski's going to chip that in, and then go get his own pass.
A nice one-handed block and one-handed shovel to the front.
He's a strong kid. He did that the other day in Gaylord. And Lisinski's going to get it, and we tag up.
I'm surprised they didn't call a hand pass on that.
Ortiz on the pressure. Now Lisinski on the pressure. Ooh, over to Strokrich. Strokrich does bat that down with his knee. Nice stop by Miller. Good hand-eye coordination there. Oh, and he's almost had it.
We're back to playing racquetball here.
Yep.
Balls everywhere.
And Dowell just dumps that in deep, and Ortiz on the pursuit. Sault Ste. Marie up the near side here. Looks like going to get it to their player 11, and Ray Myers up to Strokrich on the pursuit. Puts a shot on the goalie, and saved by the Blue Devil goaltender.
Cardinals down. Score 3-4. Cardinals 3. Blue Devils 4. 3:56 left in the second.
Repke on that face-off here for the Cardinals in the offensive zone. Got Skira right to his right, and kind of won by the Cardinals, but then the Blue Devil player just kind of chipped it instead of controlling it. Nice hard shot by Skira. That's going to be an icing. No, they say touch on Miller. 18 on the pursuit for the Blue Devils. Has it. Nice chip by Skira. And here comes Repke outside. Tried to go up the middle and stopped by Foos.
Yeah, it's just bouncing to the front. Probably best to just freeze that.
Yep.
But
that ticket number is 496-723. 496-723.
Cardinals on the face-off. Looks like Welch comes in to take the draw. Smith moved in a little early. And the face-off is won by, and here comes Osaski on the. Reed picks it up behind his own goalie. He's going to chip it up the boards. Osaski looks up. Nothing there. Reed Curtis with the pressure. And Curtis with the puck behind the goal. The bouncing puck kept in by the Blue Devils, and they do get it across. Blue Devils control now, pass to the middle. Almost on the stick of their teammate. Blue Devils have it now behind their goal.
Wrapped around, and
It's like all the way down the ice,
We're gonna have
and
an
it's not
ice-
going to be enough
nope.
for ice. Nice pressure there by Smith. And the Blue Devils try to get it out, but they don't. Now they do. Across the red line. 3 on 4. That's danger. Going through the middle like that, you are asking for trouble. Look, puck up the middle here. Smith to Purdue. That might be offsides. No. And Ortiz in the far side there. Tries to get it out.
got
Looks
a
like
penalty here. Penalty to number 28.
Purdue.
Is that a
What is that?
technical?
He almost looked like he went with a T, right, Joe?
Yeah, I think it was a bench penalty. Not sure what it was. We'll have to wait for the announcement here. We'll try to listen for it and repeat it when we hear what it is. Maybe bench, maybe unsportsmanlike. I don't know.
Probably more than likely unsportsmanlike, because the bench would be, what, too many men, and then you
It's
could
a
put anyone.
technical foul, yeah. So
Yeah.
that's why I'm saying I'm not sure what they're. So it probably is unsportsmanlike.
Face-off won by the Blue Devils there. They were on the power play with 2:04 left in the second. Hopefully it's a 2-minute power play for them, and we kill it. They control it down in their own net end, or in the Cardinal end. Whatever player comes out, and just under the stick of number 18, their captain. Circles back, gives it to the teammate. He's coming across the blue line on the near side here, dumps into the corner. If we get to control that, we should be able to ice. Held there a little bit by a Blue Devil player, was scared, no call. And corkscrew down the ice there by Cameron Stick, and we do get it out. Got the long change here in the second period for the Cardinals, so it is a little bit harder to change when you just get that puck out to the neutral zone. It's going to be very difficult to change, but here comes Ortiz for Osaski. Good pressure by Lisinski there. Did you hear that penalty, Joe?
No, I didn't.
And the Cardinals are going to flip it down to the behind the Blue Devil goal. Come out, nice pressure there by
point,
Welch.
yeah.
Very good angle, taking on that. Brody probably just went a little bit past that. And now the Blue Devils
Wrap
dump it
that.
in. Looks like Welch is going to get control and dump it out. And there goes a Blue Devil stick. Good news for their parents. And looks like the Blue Devils really don't control the puck too often. I think most of their goals have come just like on just some odd man rushes, individual efforts. They don't really.
They've been odd man rushes, but a lot of them have just been kind of some sloppy turnovers
Yeah.
on our part. You know, where we.
That should be nice, and that was a long whistle.
Yeah, 5
or long-
seconds left in the penalty, 13 seconds left in the period. But yeah, faceoffs will be in the offensive zone for the Cardinals here, shorthanded. So see what they can do with 13 seconds. I'm going to go ask Brian what that penalty was for.
Okay.
Got
5 seconds left in the penalty kill. If we get a little control here, you never go. You might have that guy coming out of the penalty box right to the zone, and if you could pick that up, you might have a little bit of a scoring opportunity there.
Cardinals are full strength.
6 seconds left here. Blue Devils control it, and Welch is going to come down to his own zone and probably just kill the clock. And after 2, it's 4-3 Blue Devils.
So that was an unsportsmanlike penalty that was called on Seth. So I still really feel like we've got a lot in the tank. There's a lot we could do.
I agree.
If we wait for it to come to us, I don't think we're going to dig out of this very easily.
Yep, I think we need to really put the pedal down here in the third period and come out in the very first shift and just start something right away. Definitely seems like we're taking the game to them a little bit. Definitely have more shots on goal. Let's see how it goes.
Yeah, like, you know, we have these great like the power play. We controlled the puck. We moved it around. We had a lot of good chances. The dangers that we did have with the puck were in the corners until that one mishandle at the top of the slot, and bang, we're down the other direction and give up a goal.
Yep.
Kind of the same thing. We were rushing the puck up the ice. Wyatt stepped up, really kind of looked inspired, carried it into the neutral zone, right across center ice, turned it over. Again, puck went right back down on a breakaway type situation and turned over a second goal. Both of those kind of just reruns of each other.
Yep. It's just a couple unfortunate bounces off of our sticks there, and that led to two breakaways or even odd man rushes that result in goals there. So.
All right, folks, we'll give you a few minutes and we'll be back with the third period. And we're back for the start of the third period.
17 minutes, see what the Cardinals can do here. We got face-off one. Miller dumps it into the corner. Nice little bounce to the back of the net.
Still pretty shiny down there deep.
Very shiny. Miller with a
punt. That was good.
Very good.
Sorry, just a little high and wide of the net.
Smith with it on his backhand enters into the short side here, and that's stuck.
Yeah.
Puck just stuck again. Ooh, Miller, or I mean, sorry, Welch with a shot kind of deflected by Smith. Smith throws it up the boards and deflected by Osaski a little bit, and they do stop the Blue Devils from dumping it into their zone. Now the Blue Devils have it. They get across the red line and dump it in.
Chip back out to center. They're finishing a line change. Blue Devils finish line change. Cardinals finish a line change.
Ortiz picks it up and dumps it into the...
Didn't quite get it in, just kind of turned it over to the defense.
Miller's going to come around. He's going to wrap it around the short side here to Skira. Skira doesn't get complete control, and Blue Devils just send it back into the zone. Miller, same play, up to Skira. Skira tries to flip it out.
And
nothing
back
there.
into the same corner.
Same exact corner.
Let's not hit replay again. There we go.
Now, this one is dumped out and controlled by the Blue Devils in their own zone. They look to set things up. Almost picked off there by Osaski, but Skira comes back and tries to go back to Lisinski. Can't quite control it. Strokerich flips it out to, well, now he gets it back again, and he's going to kick it up to himself and go across the blue line. Shot just a little bit wide, and to Osaski in the corner. Osaski has it, coming around, does get pulled a little bit. Has control, try to go back to the D. And now the Blue Devils come across the center ice and picked up by Lisinski. Lisinski's going to get across the blue line. Nice hard shot. Good save by the goalie. It's right leg. And Osaski battles. Lisinski pitches it again. And the shot takes the stick right out of the Blue Devil player's hands.
Well, better to drop it than break it.
That's right. Now the Blue Devils do get it out. And Lisinski does pick it up. Lisinski right to Osaski.
Offsides. Welch just took that first step. Brody kind of made a sidestep on that defenseman.
Repke set to take the draw. 14 and a quarter, 14:25 left in the third period. And the Blue Devils control it, and they're going to go all wide here. Nice poke check by Dowell there.
Got him tied up pretty well, sent him flying.
Yep. Blue Devils now control it in their own zone. Kwan on the pursuit. They'll come up center ice, get across the red line, dump it in. Slowed down there a little bit by Dowell. Dowell goes to retrieve it, and
played back up the boards.
Miller and Dowell battling behind our own net. Miller comes out with it, and the ice is
sticky, yeah.
very, very sticky down there. Miller comes out again, tries to bank it up the boards, nothing there. Sault Ste. Marie does control it, tries to get it back to his point, can't. And that's going to be a tripping call on Miller.
It might be a rough. I'm not sure if they're
It is a cross check.
Yeah,
Yep.
it's from behind. I mean, he pushed him down from behind. I didn't think he had his stick in both hands. I thought he just had that one hand on him, but it's the same penalty.
Yep.
The referee was behind him. He couldn't tell. So the Blue Devils go back on the power play. 13:27 left in the third. Cardinals down by 1.
Face off. Going to be controlled by the Cardinals. They dump it down the ice. Blue Devils come up behind their own net. Have to set things up a little bit. And they do case. Nice save there by Foos. Didn't see it there for a second. Now Welch comes out of his own zone with it. Looks to dump it in.
Kind of bounced high. Everybody lost sight of it. Welch kept an eye on it.
Welch did have Osaski there for a second in front of the net. And 1:21 left in the power play for the Blue Devils. I'd like to see things set up here and go across off the tip of the stick, and then Purdue just shoves it right back down the ice.
And goalie missed it there, so it's wrapped back up the near
Very
side.
good. Yep.
We got it
Controlled by Welch. Welch smartly goes back to Lisinski, but just could not get full.
Couldn't get a full pass on it. Just
Yep.
kind of threw it up in the air.
Scare with the pressure. Very good there by Dowell too.
And we're still on the penalty kill.
That's Purdue.
They're not putting a lot of pressure on us here. Hopefully we can maintain. Nope, lost possession. What'd you lose? Check 1, 2. Go ahead and talk, Johnny.
Yep, I don't think I'm.
How about now?
Sounds like nope.
I can still hear you, so keep talking.
Okay, all right. 4 seconds left in the penalty kill for the Cardinals, and now they do kill it off successfully. So good play there by Scary. He's got it behind their goal and tried to shove it out there for Ortiz, but nice play by the Blue Devils. Blue Devils wrap it around their own net, and pressure by Smith. Now the Blue Devils bring it up to the center ice. He had a little bit of that far side, didn't he?
Yeah.
Just missed it. And now Ortiz on the pressure to Smith, or to Purdue, and since he's just going to try to get it high off the glass, does not get enough of it. Now he's going to kind of settle things down, backhand it up the near side here, and Smith on the pursuit. Picked
Nice
off there
read
by
by Brody.
Osasi. And now he does come out on the short side. Ooh.
Puck laid there for a second.
It's a good shot because you want that little bit of rebound off that pad, and just couldn't get a couple other guys there.
Ticket number 496-707. We will be doing that at the end of the game.
Can you hear yourself now there?
I can now. A lot better. Yep. Blue Devils control it behind their own net and punch it out to center. It could be a 2-on-1 for the Blue Devils. He does come in the short side. Nice save by Foos. And the Blue Devils are going to keep that in off the far side.
Good hit. It's a little.
It's going to be a hold by the Blue Devils or a. Let's see what the referee says here. Yep, holding. So the Cardinals are going to go on a power play. Down 4-3. Good time to tie it up here. Power play for holding.
Yeah, we're a little low. I'm not. You don't know if you bumped anything or?
No, I just all of a sudden it just kind of stopped.
You can still hear yourself, right? Can you still hear?
Offensive zone face-off for the Cardinals. 23 shots, 23 for the Cardinals, and 9 for the Blue Devils.
Okay, so we're gonna bring this up.
There we go.
Bit.
It sounds a
All
little.
right.
Now I can kind of hear. Okay.
Yep, we're back.
Blue Devils
Missed the face-off.
win, and now it's a 2-on-1 for the Blue Devils. The far boy, he shoots it off the right pad of Foos, and then the rebound. Another great save by Foos. Skira comes up the near side here, and number 14 chips in behind him. Cardinals now will have control. Skira comes up the far side. Nice little move at center. Another nice move. Now he's going to go to his backhand, looking for something to develop. And nice pass back to Lisinski. Lisinski just off a little bit to the far side. Oh, nice shot by, there's a loose puck in front, nothing there. And the Blue Devils come back. Nice try there. Nice hit by Lisinski. Now the Blue Devils do control it. And Dowell's going to go up to the far side. Rich Ortiz. If he saw that, that would have been a 2-on-1. Yep.
It was a beautiful bank pass.
And Strokich now controls, and then the Blue Devils get the puck. And
Held in, cycled back down.
Repke on the pursuit.
Chipped out.
Sue just goes high off the glass, back to Quant. Quant passes it to the middle, and Blue Devils bring it in, and a nice stick save there by Holden Foos. Blue Devils holding in. Over to Dowell. Dowell is going to go to his teammate Quant. Quant can't quite control it. Now Miller. Nice play by Repke to come back and nullify that break. Blue Devils now controlling their neutral zone, and they dump it into the far side of the Cardinal zone. Looks like a Curtis to Osaski. Osaski's going to have control. Gets it bumped off his stick right to Foos, and now Reed Curtis is going to come up the short side here. Nice stop right there, and then going to get a nice pass to Quant. Quant is just going to chip it in and get a change. Smith is going to go in deep to the corner. Smith now control. Ooh, puck's bouncing a lot right down there in that corner. Smith now has it. Oh, right
Nice
there
play
in
to the front.
Yep. Curtis
Front
with the
handle.
shot. A lot of traffic, but just could not get a stick on it.
Yeah, the defense did a nice job kind of falling on Brody's stick.
Yep.
And it didn't make it through the goalie to get back to where Aiden was. So it was loose in front, but there was no room.
We're going to need one of those garbage goals right now here to tie this up.
5:08 left in the third. Cardinals down by 1.
Face off, won by Osaski. Curtis over to Purdue. Purdue's going to kind of chip under the net. Did not quite get through. The last defender did stop that. Now the puck bounced out to center ice. Nice play by Curtis, but is that going to be a
Interference.
penalty?
I bet you they're going to call interference on that.
Wow.
Interference.
It looked like they were both going for the puck.
I felt
but
like that was a 50-50 puck.
Yeah.
The other player that Curtis stepped into had his head up in the air looking for the puck. They both had the right to that ice as far as I'm concerned.
100%. Yep, that's as a, if you're a hockey fan, you're just kind of watching that and you're like, okay,
Reed was on the puck. He's making a play on the puck, making a body play on the puck. So we're shorthanded now, 4:57 left. Cardinals have to kill off 2 minutes here.
Nice try there by Welch, just right to the stick of the Blue Devil player. Now Welch up to Osasi. He's going to go backwards a little bit, so one-on-one here. He's being tugged a little bit, being hounded. Oh boy, he puts that on the corner. Yep. That goes in probably.
A lot of pressure on him.
Yep.
Good pressure by Wyatt and Brody there. Get a face-off in the offensive zone. Short-handed, two really decent chances.
Very, very good chances, short-handed. Yeah, he had that goalie coming off this side, Joe. He's kind of going with him, and he just shot the backwards and just missed the corner.
There's nice footwork on that outside pivot to just find the lane to get through there from the neutral zone into that one-on-one.
Looks like it's Purdue on the face-off window, Osowski, but right into the chest protector of the goalie. Good win there by Purdue. See if we can do that again. Purdue looks to win this on his back end. Now they are going to kick out the Blue Devil player off the face-off. See if Seth can do this again. Does try. He's just kind of right there, and going to use your body there, Brody, to secure the puck.
They kicked it out. It's back in now, deep.
Good job, and Welch's, nope, it was a Sault Ste. Marie glove went flying. Oh, Sault Ste. Marie comes out, and Lisinski, nice job. Fires that on net. Good save by the goalie. Long shot. Sault Ste. Marie circles back in their own zone. Now they're going to go behind the goalie, kind of set that up. Their breakout for their power play has been struggling all night. And there's another ill-advised pass. Just needs to settle things. Oh, and Osowski just knifed that back a little bit towards.
2-on-4 here.
Very good pressure. 54 seconds left in the penalty kill. Now a nice step up by Purdue to nullify that break through the zone. Sousa comes down through the zone, and nothing going on there. Foos just settles things down. 3:36 left in the third.
Yeah, it seems almost any time they go beyond an individual effort on their power play breakout there, turns into a catastrophe.
Yes, it does.
39 seconds left in the penalty kill. Cardinals still down 1. 3:36 left in the game.
We can kill this
in the period.
If we can kill the rest of this power play, or for the Blue Devils, we'll have about 3 minutes to tie things up. Oh my gosh, and then a little bit of a deflection there. Nice job by Foos, and right to number 9 stick, and another nice save by Foos. It's a good play by the Cardinal goalie there.
Yeah, nice hands on that winger. I mean, he toe dragged that puck, made 2 good moves to get back to the front. Holden made a big save.
Cardinals on the face-off, won by the Blue Devils. A nice right pad save by Foos. Steers it to the corner. Now Strokerich is looking to battle the Sioux player. Sioux dumps it back into the zone, and then Miller comes up and cleans up the little bit of a loose puck there and dumps it down. 11 seconds left. Penalty kill. And then Curtis will be coming out of the box here. Looks like we already got a guy on the board. Smith is going to come in for him. And Smith is on the ice.
And another successful penalty kill.
Very good. Strokerich now. Nice reverse to Miller. Sault Ste. Marie just kind of sneaks right out the corner with a nice save by Foos. And looks like Strokerich is going to.
Nice diving play by Wyatt there.
Skier attempting there. Now Osowski just kind of chips it back. Blue Devils now controlling their own zone. Ooh, nice pressure there by Smith. Almost a turnover. And here comes a nice stop behind the net for the Blue Devil player. Now he kind of centers up the ice here. Enters the zone. Nice body check by Lisinski. That's why you take that puck, or you don't play the puck, you play the body. Beautiful. Lisinski is going to flip this one up, almost up to us, Joe.
Yeah. I think Brian tried to jump through the glass from the announcer's booth.
Nice try by Brenton Goldthwait there to try to get that too. Almost had it, but no one knows where the puck is.
Yeah, at least he could have done was dump his Coke down in the stands in front of us or something.
Cardinals are taking a timeout with their defensive zone face-off.
So minute 58 seconds left in the third. Probably going to be discussing when Holden's coming out.
Yeah, if you get control here and you get it across the red line and you have control as you enter the zone, that Holden probably goes. 28-18 shots Cardinals here in the game.
They got to find some intensity without getting another penalty. Really push through this. Are you back to not hearing? I can't even hear you at this point, so it seems like maybe this cord does have something in it. Here, I'll give you this headset.
Stole from.
Oh, did you?
Okay. Cardinals coming out this timeout. Really need a push here. Just throw some pucks to the net. Hopefully we get some traffic, get a bounce, get a goal somehow. Yep. 1:58 left in the third. Cardinals chasing one goal. Looks like Osowski's set to take the face-off. He does. He wins it. It's going to be up to Lisinski. Lisinski taps it out, and it's right on Welch's stick. Welch comes up through center ice. We got Skier right behind him. Welch goes wide. Very nice. Nothing there, though. So way to be patient. Lisinski down to Skier. Oh, nice give and go there with Lisinski and Skiera. Osowski controls it. Oh, we don't want to. Yeah, there we go. Just get it back in the corner. Oh, my gosh. And just a bouncing puck right in front. Couldn't quite get it out, but this is going to be icing. Blue Devils. Luckily, the shot from their own zone was about 2 feet wide. 1:28 left in the third. Holden is out of the net. We got a sixth attacker out there. We got Skiera, Lisinski, and Ortiz, Welch, Purdue, Osowski. Lisinski does win it over to Skiera. Skiera, oh my gosh, it deflected off a little bit off that player and right into the belly of, and we're going to have a power play, it looks like, too. Oh my gosh, off the inside of the net. That was not a goal. That was not a goal. Everyone thought that went in. If you heard the crowd's reaction, but that was on the outside of the net. Now we're going to go to a 6-on-4 situation here with 1:13 left. The Cardinals already used their timeout, so yeah, I'm still good here. Okay, we got Smith coming on for Skiera. We got Ortiz. Lisinski's taking the draw. And now Sault Ste. Marie takes the timeout. So 6-on-4. The only thing with a 6-on-4 situation, when you have a penalty, now Sault Ste. Marie doesn't have to worry about icing the puck and getting a face-off. They can ice it all they want, attempting for the goal, and then the puck will just stay down in the Cardinal zone. So if they do get control, it's advantage them a little bit. They can dump it down there. Main thing here is try to win the face-off. Win the face-off, good things happen. Get some shots on net. Get a lot of traffic in front of the Blue Devil goalie here. Looks like Thomas Crandall's kind of going over the offensive play down there with the Cardinals. Group huddle around him. There it is, Joe. It's something right there. Now I can hear it.
Yeah. Oh, wow. That's loud. There we go. Yep. Bad headset.
Bad headset. Okay, here we go, Cardinals. All starts with the face-off. Sinski set.
All kinds of problems.
Ships
today.
it to his corner on a 14, gets it, and wraps around. Good touch there by Brody. Brody to Seth. Seth has it. Kind of, oh, that's all right. Just kind of settle things down, settle things up, and Brody's in a situation out of the corner. Oh, he had that player going in, but then they misread it. Wyatt kind of stopped. That would have been a really nice play there for a little give and go. And now Sassi's going to get it here on the near side. He's going to go into this zone. Kind of shoots a little bit wide. No, and it's just going to, no. So Welch keeps that in. Now Lisinski behind the net. Passes out to, oh my gosh, they have a short side. Nothing there for the Cardinals yet. And Smith comes out of the corner with it. Out to Purdue. Purdue, boy, they closed that shot lane off really good. Now Purdue's going to have to step up and, oh, off the something of a hand, or Cardinals going to have to put some pucks on net. Oh, and Ortiz just couldn't quite get that past the player. Purdue's going to have to come up and really push it up the ice right here. He's going to have to pass that up. And I'm just afraid that, yep, that's going to, Cardinals are going to run out of time here.
Should have ice.
Well, valiant effort there at the end for the Cardinals. Like to really see a little bit more pressure, like the shots at the end there instead of, but they tried. They tried to throw some pucks there on the net, and the one good chance was it looked like it was deflected just a little bit wide. So the Cardinals fall 4-3 to Sault Ste. Marie on the Friday night of the Christmas Showcase. And we'll be back tomorrow at 2:30, I believe, against West Ottawa. Thanks for listening, everyone.